Hello everybody, I'm Rob Bleetler.
Hello everybody, I'm James Bleetler.
Welcome to The Adventure. Welcome to the show everybody.
Welcome to the show everybody.
Hi everybody, it's Rob. Here I am out for this week's adventure. I have off from work, so I'm heading up to World's End State Park to do a little bit of camping and just some enjoyment. Currently riding up Route 61, as you can see from the other video of the other camera. I'm headed up toward Hamburg, Centralia, in that general area. I don't really think there's going to be a lot we're going to see in Centralia with all that's been going up that way lately. We're going to stop off at a few little odds and ends on our way to the campground. Probably going to take a ride through Ricketts Glen. And yeah, we'll check back in with you in a little while and let you know what's going on. All right, so see you guys in a couple minutes. So here we are out at a place they call the Stone Couch. So we are literally out in the middle of nowhere. Somebody's probably car on the way out here looking at this shit. But this is the stove. This is it right here. You can see people leave trinkets and things of that nature here. I don't know what's so cursed about it. There's a nice glass and trash. People always gotta leave trash everywhere, don't they? So this is the cursed couch here. This is our first stop today on our shit in Pennsylvania trip. Really just came here because it's on the way to where we were going anyway. It's not really out of the way. Next after this, I think we might take a ride over towards Centralia. This is really a cool place. We are out in the middle of nowhere. There's a good chance of ever seeing a bear here because we really are out in that kind of an area where you wouldn't see that kind of thing. Now I'm pulled right over on the side of the road, which I know I should not be, but I am anyway. I have a curiosity about this road here. I saw this dirt road over here and I hear things, so I'm curious as to what's down here. This looks like some kind of a mining road. But here we are, and like I said, I'll set the coordinates up so you can see where this is and how to get here. There is a parking lot, so you don't have to pull over the side of the road, about a quarter of a mile down from here. And like I said, you can see there's a dirt road right over here, but I don't know if you can actually go down that or not. But this is it. The Cursed Stone Couch of Pennsylvania. So, as I was leaving the little haunted couch, I noticed something that I didn't notice when I was coming by the other way. One of those things is don't get hit by a car, but this strange looking pole here, looks like an old flagpole. Don't know what it's for or why it would have that big egg on top, but it's really cool. And since this little episode is going to be about sharing roadside oddities, I thought this might be something I could show you. Not really much here, some dirt roads. As you can see, I'm parked over there. I am truly out in the middle of nowhere. I'm not really sure what that was supposed to be up there, but you know, it's really kind of cool, and I thought maybe you would enjoy it. I do see some graffiti, and you know how I love graffiti, so we're going to take a walk over and look at the graffiti over here and hope this isn't private property. I see no signs, and to be honest, I don't care. It looks like somebody ripped down a gate over here too. Oh, that isn't graffiti, that's just the stones. But look at this thing, that's pretty badass, isn't it? Hey everybody, here we are at the Big Run Mine Geyser. So let's get out and check this thing out. That's pretty freaking cool. Wow. That thing's wild. Look at all the iron in the water. Wow, that's cool. And you got more water coming out of that ground right there. Look at the iron in that water, dude. Ooh, wow. That's gross. And that all runs in the... Wow, it smells like rotten eggs. Wow, this is a cool little trick too. That's a shame. So here we are in Centralia, Pennsylvania, home to the famed graffiti highway, which was recently covered over with dirt by the new owners to keep people from coming and visiting because of the danger of subsidence under their feet from the mine fire. Over the years with social media, this place has become a mecca for idiots apparently, and people who like graffiti. Although Graffiti Highway was pretty cool, it was also dangerous, and with the amount of people coming here, the new owners were, a little afraid, I guess, of getting sued, so they've closed it all off, and the cops patrol pretty well, and there's signs here everywhere. We're sitting at a crossroad of two of the roads here in Centralia, or what used to be two roads here in Centralia. You look behind me, you can see down the hill here. And over this way is where I personally have gone up around the cemetery on the other side of the road, and you can see smoke coming up from next to the graves and things like that. But from what I gather, they really don't want people exploring around here too much. So to keep myself from getting into too much trouble, I'm going to stay cool and not go too many places. The place is hopping a little bit. I see a few cars. I've seen a few people wandering around. I mean, they can't really keep people from checking this out too much. It's, it's an oddity. It's a weird thing. It's been going on for years. And the more people find out about these kind of things, the more people are going to come and visit. But, to give you a heads up, I've been here and I've seen cave-ins. I've never seen anybody fall in, but I've definitely seen subsidence myself. So if you are one of those people who finds it necessary to come here and explore, I ask you to please be very, very careful. So I'm going to turn the camera over to some of the scenery here so you can check the place out. And just this spot here anyway, and then we'll move on to another spot. We'll go across the street and check out over there and, try to not get in trouble. So I'll see you in a couple minutes. Here we are on the other side of town here. And as you can see, there's a bit of traffic here today. We got people coming this way, and I just saw a car backing down out over that way, but he turned around. These folks apparently rented an RV so that they could come see this place. That other car saw me sitting here and turned around so fast, thinking I was a cop. It was kind of funny. Right, there you go. This used to be the main street in town here. There must be a bridge down that way. We're going to drive down that way anyway in a minute. As soon as that RV leaves so I can take some pictures. But this is it, folks. This is Centralia, PA. All right, here we are at a little spot. You can see they blocked this road off like this behind me. The fact that they blocked this off makes me just want to go back here even more, because what are they blocking off that they don't want me to see? Or, you know, what danger is it that they don't want me to get into? Well, that immediately beckons to me. It says, hey, come see the danger, my friend. So, here we go. As we go through the weeds and get probably 4,568 ticks on us. No ticks, but I got them little funky balls all over me. I don't care about those. As long as there's no ticks. To me, it looked like there might have been a building back here. That's the only reason I'm coming back here. It's a curiosity thing. Oh, wow. They really did not want people driving back here. Look at this shit. The beautiful case of nature has taken back over. And I'm sorry about the crappy footage, because I'm getting still new to this. I'm still new at this, so sorry about some of the shaky footage. But I mean, this is what it's like when nature takes back from man. This is it right here, folks. This place has changed a lot over the years with me coming here. With all the new technology, I can now bring video cameras and 9 cameras and things with me. I can have a camera in my windshield, a camera on me, and my photographic camera all rolling at the same time. Hello, everyone. And here we are at what would be what I consider to be the new graffiti highway. Since they covered up the old graffiti highway, people will always find a way to leave their mark where they've been, and
Hi!
Up for everybody. And I guess this is the new spot here. This is kind of up and out of the way, and you know, not really bothering anybody. You know, you're not up parked on that main road, but nonetheless, I mean, this is still graffiti, as you can see. We've got a wonderful view out over most of Centralia, even though, you know, the trees are overgrown, you can't really see, and there really aren't any houses around anymore anyway. It looked to me that there might be 2 to 5 residents still living in the area, but for the most part, this place is pretty well deserted. Other than people like me coming up here to explore, although the problem is that most people that come up here aren't like me, honestly. They come up here and they screw shit all up. You can see all the paint on the highway here. And, you know, the police have begun patrolling because of this. And, you know, it really sucks for the people like me who really, I just come here to take pictures and record what's happened over the years to this town. I've been coming up here for 35 years. And, you know, for the first 20 years, it was phenomenal, never a problem. The last 10, 15 years, it's unbelievable what it's become around here. But anyway, here we are at a dead-end road on the upside of town on the hill, you know, just at the end of the road, and all of a sudden you're in an oasis. I mean, there's garbage everywhere now. It didn't used to be like this. This used to be a wonderful place. It used to be beautiful here. Granted, it was on fire, but it was a cool place to visit. You know, now the few people here probably don't even want to talk to anyone, because why would you want to talk to anyone? I mean, the people come here are just destroying what's left of their town. I mean, look at that glen down there. Beautiful downtown Centralia, Pennsylvania. And for those of you who don't know the history, there's been a mine fire burning under the city, or the town, this isn't really a city, of Centralia since the late 60s. I've heard numerous different stories about how the fire may have started. The most likely that I've heard is somebody was burning trash in a pit in their backyard and the coal's being caught on fire at the bottom of the pit. That really sounds, you know, feasible to me. But I don't know, I wasn't there. I can just tell you what I've heard. It says this place is under surveillance, so I'm looking, but I don't see any cameras anywhere. I'd imagine it could be, and it probably is in some manner. There's probably a hunter's camera around here somewhere. I'm usually pretty good at spotting those things. I don't see one though. But I really am just fascinated with this place. I have been for many years. And not because I want to paint graffiti on the ground either, but because it amazes me to watch nature take things back from man, because we have taken so much from nature over the years. I mean, look what we've done to nature. Look. I mean, it surprises me that Mother Nature hasn't taken her wrath on man yet. All right, boys and girls, that looks like it's gonna about wrap up our tour here of Centralia. Here as we go to the Centralia Memorial here, as I like to call it. Probably isn't really a memorial much at all, but you can hear somebody riding their bike up there off in the distance. You can tell they don't patrol here very often. I mean, it says no trespassing, don't go here, don't go there. But as you can see, I've been walking around and I've really had no problem. I'm parked here right on the side of the road. And yeah, so this is Centralia, the deserted town, home to the famed Graffiti Road, which no longer exists. The wonderful deserted town of Centralia, Pennsylvania. Hey, all right, we've stopped by one more place. We just swung by here. You can see we're right here by Knoebels. We're not going in, obviously, because I'm by myself, and I really don't want to do an amusement park by myself. That looks a little silly and a little strange, I think, to people. So, but hey, this was our next stop, and hey, if you get in this area near Ellisburg, make sure you stop here. It's a great little amusement park. I think it's one of the best amusement parks in the state. The only thing that I would consider even close would be Hershey Park, but Hershey Park is big and corporate, and that's just what it is. This is a little family-owned place, and it's just really super cool. So, you know, keep that in mind. And if you're out hiking through the woods, don't get ticks. Okay? Bye-bye. Hey everybody, here we are at our next stop. We are at the Little Pine Dam and Vista. This is Little Pine Creek Park. It's quite beautiful here. We're going to take a walk out across this dam in a minute, as soon as I change the battery, because I can see the battery's about dead. So give me a minute to change the battery and we'll take a walk. Alrighty, here we are. We're at the Panther Run Trail. We're starting this trail a little late in the day. It's a steep trail with vistas, and I do believe we may get a good sunset out of this, but we'll have to wait and see. As long as the card and the batteries hold up till we get up there, we should be good. So you can see, wow, look at that. Look at the sun coming through the trees. How awesome and amazing is that? Look at that. I love rattlesnakes, just so you know. And that little you keep hearing is just my bottle. Say this is steep and rough and you better be a good hiker. Oh look, woodpecker holes. Yo bear, hey bear. Yo bear, hey bear. Yo bear, hey bear. Hey bear. Not that I'm anywhere near where there would be a bear yet, but you know. Now I'm not going to videotape this whole walk because that would be a little silly. And this is steep and it might get a little uncomfortable holding this camera walking up the steepness here. But we'll see. So far I'm doing good. I'm doing no walking stick on this particular hike because I am carrying the camera and I don't have the headpiece with me. Holy moly, I'm gonna have a heart attack already and I've only been walking for 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. I need a break already, dudes. But you can see this is fairly steep. So, seeing how this is a little steep, I'm going to turn the camera off for a few minutes and I'll check back in with you guys in a couple minutes. So I'm about halfway up this trail and I'll tell you, my heart is pumping. And I hike pretty regularly. If you know me and you follow me, you know this. You know, if you can see the road down there and how steep this is. Bye, mushroom. Oh, it stopped. But we still got some ways to go here. And this thing is steep. No switchbacks. This is straight up the mountain. All right, so I'm a good percentage of the way back down the trail. It took me about 45 minutes there to hike all the way to the top there. Downbound, I've been about 10 minutes, and I'm getting close. I can see the road already, so I'm not super far. Still like nice and steep, but definitely the trip down has been much quicker than the trip up, that's for sure. But we knew that, didn't we?